Alrighty. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Merry and J08. I got another Christmas Extravaganza spectacular special for you. Continuing the countdown lists, we got a special one for you today. You're going to love this one. This one is the top Christmas movies of all time, my personal list. My personal list of my favorite Christmas movies. Now, this was a hard list to come up with because I think I started out with like 50 Christmas movies. See, I'm a big movie buff in general, but a big Christmas movie buff. I love this time of year because I actually get to watch all my Christmas movies. I start the 1st of November, and I go all the way to Christmas because I watch so many Christmas movies. I collect them. Old Christmas movies, new Christmas movies. Every year I try to add new ones and watch the newest current ones and watch old ones. So to come up with 10 was tough for me. But this is the top 10. Let's get right into it. And in the comments below, I want to know what some of your favorite Christmas movies are and what your number one Christmas movie is. You'll find out what my number one Christmas movie is in this list as they're in order. Okay? Alright, we're going to start off with 10. The Grinch. Come on. It's classic. And I'm talking about the original Grinch, the cartoon, the Dr. Seuss. The Grinch is iconic. The music, the songs. Man, I'll tell you what, it's the first Christmas movie that I watch of the year. It kicks off the Merry Christmas Spectacular in this house. I dance around. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I love it. It's classic. You gotta love the Grinch. Come on, who doesn't, right? I never met no one that did. Not human, anyway. Alright, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Wow. Wow. Those movies are iconic. I love all those movies. But, you know, I had to pick one of those animated classics. Rudolph. A very Brady Christmas movie. Now, I'm going to get flack for this. But I love that movie. Remember, this is a personal list. That movie is... See, I'm a big Brady Bunch fan. And I thought it was so awesome that they all got together and they reunited for that movie. Of course, except for Susan Olsen, Cindy. They got some fake bullshit Cindy. Because she didn't want to fucking... The real Cindy was busy doing some stupid TV commercial or something. I don't know. Selling shoes or something. But other than that, they did get the whole cast. Except Sam the Meat Man. They got a bullshit fake Sam the Meat Man. But I thought that was a good movie. And it was nice. Like I said, you know, the parents got together and they said, oh, you know, let's, instead of buying each other gifts, let's pay for our whole family and get them over here for Christmas. And they all came over, the whole Brady kids. And Alice was there. Because Sam the Meat Man was man-whoring. And it was just, it was nice. It was an awesome movie. And listen, hey, if you're a Brady Bunch fan, you'll love this movie. And if you're not, you'll absolutely despise and hate this movie. Worse than Clay Aiken Christmas. So, you know, it's personal preference. That's a tacky one. It's a Wonderful Life. That's a classic. That's a black and white classic movie. And they have it in color. Just actually got it remastered in 4K. It looks absolutely stunning. Jimmy Stewart. Hey, movie house! Hey, wonderful building and loan! Hey, they're acting screwy! What a great movie. Classic lines, classic, you know, scenes. Stand the test of time. Every year, me and my mother watch that movie. It's her favorite movie. It's her favorite actor. All the actors and actresses in that movie are her favorite. She's like an old school film buff. She watches like Turner Classics, AMC. She's into it. So that movie's one of her favorite. Oh, that and Miracle on 34th Street. So like with Natalie Wood. So she's like into that. Hey, movie house! Bedford Falls! Alright. Polar Express. Probably one of my favorite animated movies of all time, Tom Hanks. Polar Express, the music is iconic. The animation, the graphics. I love Polar Express. And I sing the Josh Groban song from Polar Express. Children sleeping. Just a great movie. One of my favorite. All right. Hold on here now. The Waltons' Homecoming. This is another one that's a personal favorite. The Waltons TV show, which is another classic TV show. Well, they made a Christmas movie, but it's actually not a Christmas movie because it's actually not a Christmas movie because, I mean, it is a Christmas movie, but it's a pilot episode. It was actually supposed to be the first of the Waltons. It was a movie, but it was the very first of the Waltons before even the original actors of the TV show. And it was a Christmas, themed movie because it was on Christmas Day, and they were waiting for their father to come home from a business trip. And they were waiting for him on Christmas Eve to come home for Christmas Day. And he came home finally, Christmas Eve, with gifts for them. They were very poor. The Waltons were very poor. There was about a family that lived in Virginia on the Blue Ridge Mountains. I actually went to visit because my mother was a big Waltons fan. We actually went to visit the Waltons. We actually got to see the original house, the original farm that they grew up in. Well, The Homecoming was the original Waltons movie, and it just had taken place on Christmas Eve. And, the kids all wanted Christmas gifts, but their mother couldn't afford them. And the father, basically spent every cent of his paycheck from his business trip on the kids for Christmas. Of course, he told the kids it was Santa and that Santa was on the roof. It was real nice. It was a real nice story. It was like an old school family Christmas, One of my favorite movies because I grew up watching it with my family, so it was very, personal to me. But that's a classic movie. If you didn't see it, watch it. It's a good movie. And actually, it's right here on YouTube. Some guy actually uploaded it. You can watch the whole movie. The idiots at Google never took it down. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, the trilogy, just bought it remastered from the Disney Club. Great movie. Great movies, the Santa Claus. Funny. Cheery, just a great movie to get you into the holidays. Always loved the Santa Claus. Tim Allen is great in it. The Night They Saved Christmas, another classic that came out in the 80s. Art Carney, which played Ed Norton from The Honeymooners, is in it. Jaclyn Smith. Paul Williams. They're blasting again. Just a great, great, great Christmas movie. Another movie to get you into the holidays. All right, we got the top two left. Wow, we're up to the top two already. Holy crow. All right, and at my number 2 spot. Now listen, this was another close one. Number 2, I would say this. Number 2 and number 1 was a fight. But number 2 is Home Alone. Home Alone 1 and 2. Let's just put them together. Another freaking classic. I know it's going to be a lot of people's number 1. Trust me, Home Alone is definitely a number 1. But my number 1 is I definitely know my number 1 is going to be a lot of people's number 1, but Home Alone is amazing. I know. Another box set that I just bought, remastered on Blu-ray. Home Alone is a classic. What more can I say about Home Alone? It's a freaking one of the best Christmas movies ever made. I'm going to jump right to my number 1, A Christmas Story with Ralphie, with the Red Ryder BB gun. You'll shoot your eye out. That's always going to be the number 1 Christmas movie to me. You don't know how many times I watched that movie. You don't know how many times me and my family saw that movie. I actually just watched it last night. We actually watch that movie more than once every holiday. It never gets old. We always laugh. It's so iconic. We say every line from that movie. We have the whole movie memorized. It's the best. No other words to say. A Christmas Story is one of the best Christmas movies. It's just an amazing movie. We love it. And, you know, I can't stress enough that if you've never seen that movie, to watch it. I remember one time in school, I think it was like, was it 8th grade? For our Christmas party, somebody actually brought it in and we actually got to watch it during our Christmas party before Christmas break. And my teacher was like, this is my favorite movie. It was cool. We actually got to watch it when somebody brought pizza in. I always remember that. And somebody brought an original PlayStation in and hooked it up to the projector screen. I think somebody brought in Twisted, or I brought in Twisted Metal. Wow. Wow, it was that long ago, huh? Holy crap. Yeah, Christmas Story. Good memories. Great movie. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Awesome movie. Can't say enough. But I love all these movies. But again, there's some other great Christmas movies too. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great movie. Christmas Carol, Scrooge with Patrick Stewart. Oh man, there's so many. Mickey's Christmas Carol. I mean, there's so many great Christmas movies. Really, it was hard to make that list. Take care, everyone. Merry Christmas, and get ready for more specials. I love you guys. I really do. I actually love you guys. I always did.